About a year ago, in September, Nikon announced the One mirrorless camera system in the forms of the V1 and the J1. Sony, Panasonic, Olympus, and even Samsung all have mirrorless camera systems. Canon is the very, very last one to enter into this group. This is their attempt, the EOS M. And if you take a look here, you can see it's a very minimalist design. Now, I wanted to point out the back here because there was somebody on Engadget who commented that they wouldn't have a control wheel. Actually, you do if Canon sticks to what they've done with the previous high-end PowerShot enthusiast compacts and super zooms. Because I've used an SX10IS and I own right now an S100, which is my enthusiast level compact. And on both of those cameras, if you see these ridges around the control pad here, that's a control dial right there. Plus, you've also got direct access to features with the touchscreen. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is implemented out. Plus, the neat thing about this is that it's got 31 autofocus points versus 11 on what is essentially its closest sibling, which is the 650D Rebel T4i. But other than those differences, the T4i and the EOS M are pretty much the same camera, just in different bodies. So for instance, screen and viewfinder, 3-inch, 1.4 million dot touchscreen. This is for the EOS M. Then we have the EOS 650D. Let's go to, here we are. With the exception of it being fully articulated on the 650D and it being fixed on the EOS M, it's pretty much the same screen. Now, obviously the EOS M does not have a viewfinder, nor will you find one. The M is meant to, and in case anybody's curious, you can go to dpreview.com, and on the very top of the page at the time they made this recording, at the time I made this recording, you can go and take a look and see the specs for yourself. But the EOS M and Nikon One and the lower Sony Nex cameras all have the same target market in mind, which is the person who's upgrading from the point and shoot. Somebody who doesn't care about ISO and white balance and whatnot. Now, a lot of people are complaining that this is expensive. As far as an SLR, as far as mirrorless to SLR ratios are concerned. But if we take a look at the pricing on the 650D, you will see that really it is cheaper. The EOS M is cheaper. However, it's still very expensive. I will not argue there. Let's scroll down, all the way down, see if we can get some information on the battery life. Battery life, here we are. 440 shots. So that's pretty good. You would expect an SLR to have better battery life than most point and shoots. But look at this. Battery life for the EOS M, 230. You're going to spend $800 on a camera and you're not going to get better battery life than a point and shoot? This pretty much mandates the need for an extra battery pack. This is the kind of battery life I get in my S100, and my S100 costs half as much. Now, yes, you do get a bigger sensor, an APS-C size sensor. You get things like faster continuous shooting, better low light quality, that sort of thing. But I still cannot swallow the price tag, particularly for the target market. If you're going to attract people away from a point and shoot who don't want an SLR, Um, I'm sorry, but I just see a lot of people going for the Rebel lineup, or even Nikon's own D3100, because both of those are cheaper than this. I mean, there really isn't an awful lot to excite me about the EOS M. Really, there are only a few things, one of which is this prime lens that comes with it, which is a 22 millimeter f2. It's a pancake prime, which is very, very good for portraits, and it also helps to make the camera very compact. And again, we also have the touch screen, and I've seen the menu implementation. If you search here on YouTube for EOS M, there are some hands-on demonstrations, so you could take a look at the menu system for yourself. In fact, you could also, like I said, go to dpreview, DEREVIEW.com, all one word, and you can go in and take a look and see for yourself hands-on preview and read all about it. But I really am curious as to how well this is going to sell. Certainly I like this better than the Nikon 1, and I like it better than the Nikon 1 because you may not have the physical controls, but you do get quicker access to your settings because of the touch screen. You can just tap anywhere on the screen versus having to navigate up and down through a zillion and one menus. You also get a bigger sensor, which inevitably will lead to better image quality, less noise, better performance in low light. But other than that, I don't know. Now again, I'm trying to withhold my judgment until this thing comes out, which won't be till October. But from what I'm seeing, it's a great big question mark to me. Thank you for watching. Oh, what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.